Yeah, I'm ready.
Are you psyched up? Are you psyched up and like?
Yeah. I've got one of those happy little faces. Come on, let's do it.
And that's a good way to start. Welcome to this week's Something for the Weekend. I'm Jonathan, and this is Gary.
Hello.
He's not behind the camera this week because you've come this side because we're going to have a little chat and Martin wants you on camera.
Yeah, he said I had a cheery little face.
He did. He said you had a cheery and happy looking face.
I don't know about that.
Well, you know, that's for everyone, our viewership to decide. So this week we will do a bit of use. We're also going to bring you the best of our British range of products. Apparently there's something happening this weekend, can't work it out. No. So we're going to highlight a few of our British made products, and we're going to have Gary here with some sort of a bit of a chat about what you do in your customer support role. Okay, so on a day-to-day basis, Gary, I mean, you have a corner of the office which is normally full with products.
Yeah, broken boxes.
Broken boxes. So lead us through what kind of things, what do you see most often? What do you get up to on a day-to-day basis?
Probably it's like the warranty returns, stuff like that, you know, so just little things. I make sure they go to the right people upstairs, maybe, you know, Steve or Crazzy needs to see them, that sort of thing. Yeah. Sort of kind of like the first bit between the two sort of sides. So maybe I'll liaise with the customer, make sure that it goes either back to the manufacturer, might be new firmwares, it could be, you know, whatever, or if the customer's actually got a problem, we identify what it is, and that sort of stuff. It's just lots of it. And I've often seen you like try and put a call through to you. No, I'm on a support call. Well, occasionally, you know, we get things like TeamViewer support or something like that, where a customer might be having a bit of trouble maybe on their computer getting a driver to work, which is nowadays with all the new radios, SDRs and all that sort of stuff, quite often we'll find that people are having a little bit of trouble with driver, and we're getting more and more now with Mac as well, which I actually enlist the help of Jonathan here, who's a bit of a Mac man. But no, there's just loads of little things, little tiny little things, and also sort of things as well, organising nowadays with modern radios, you can organise support calls from the actual manufacturer, and more it's actually getting to the point where the manufacturer will actually call the customer and actually do a TeamViewer support call and actually modify their radio live.
Fantastic. So people like Expert Electronics doing that?
Yeah, Expert Flex do it from time to time. Just loads and loads of little things. So
fantastic. And are you seeing a shift in the way that people are using radios, or the type of calls you're getting?
There's a lot of remote stuff now. I think more and more people are using more and more
things like Flexes and maybe Icon with the RSBA1 software.
That's it. Lots and lots of stuff like that now.
Oh, fantastic! Very good. Are you going to hang around while we look at some of the best of the British?
I'm gonna hang around. I'm probably going to do a little bit of camera stuff in a second. And, I'll try. I'm just gonna. You just do your thing.
All right, I'll do my thing. All right, fair enough then. I'll do what I do best. So this weekend there is something happening, apparently Friday at 11 o'clock. And we've had the number of calls we've had asking, are things going to change? Am I still going to be able to buy X, Y, Z? Let me just assure you that whatever we offer for sale now, we will still be offering for sale come February the 1st, and nothing will change. We will still sell into the EU, we'll still sell all over the world. Nothing changes from that point of view. Isn't that right, Gary?
It is.
Thank you. But this weekend, with there being a sort of British focus on things, we thought we'd have a look at some British-made products, some things that are made in the UK, that we sell here at Martin Lynch and Sons. The first I want to start off with, and I have to get close to the camera for this, so please excuse me. I want to start with the SDR Play range of SDR receivers. So we've got the RSP 1A. If I get it up, hold like the beautician people do on YouTube.
You do that. Right? I'm going to go and get the floaty thing.
Okay, you get the floaty thing. Shall we just stop? We can do an edit.
Yes.
Okay. So Gary's now got his floaty thing. Did you spot the edit? Who knows, maybe. But we'll talk about some of our best of our British range, and we're going to start with the SDR Play range. So we've got the RSP 1A. This is their single receiver, 14-bit SDR with the 1 SMA socket on it. Does, as I say, 1 kilohertz all the way through to 2 gig, £94.95. In the middle, there is the brand new, the newest of the three, RSP DX with the 3 antenna inputs, 2 SMAs and 1 BNC, and also the ability to have a reference input as well, so you can get these really stabilized. So that's the middle of the road, nice and new, brand new, fresh stock just arrived. And then top of the line, there is the RSP Duo, the dual receiver version. Again, 1K through to 2 gig. But the important bit here is the dual tuner. So you've got, so on the side, you've got 1 high Z input and then 2 50 ohm SMA.
And diversity.
And diversity, as Gary quite correctly points out. So you want a diversity receiver, it's possibly the cheapest way of getting a diversity receiver there is. Also, we have here the Blue Cat. So if you're wondering, that just looks like a blue box and a bit of wire. You are kind of correct, but these are fantastic. If you've got something like an 817 or similar, 857 maybe, and they do ones for ICOM as well. What this does, it's a Bluetooth device that talks to your radio, so that and also with your phone. So if you have an Android phone and you load up with the Repeater Book app, use this, and that way you never have to program your radio again. But for repeaters anyway. So you just click on the repeater you want to use and your radio is instantly there. They work absolutely fantastically. Again, made in the UK and less than 60 quid. That's an absolute bargain. We sell hundreds upon hundreds of these every single year, all over the world, there you go. What else have we got here? We've got here the Wonder wideband, and let's just get it out of the box, because the box is a bit boring to look at. Inside the actual antenna itself is wrapped in brown paper like it used to be from the butcher, and there we go. So there is the Wonder wideband. If you've never come across one of these before, it's a small portable antenna designed for use for something like an FT817 or 818, or maybe even the IC705 when it comes later this year. But you've essentially got the ability, you've got 2 knobs for tuning. It comes with a nice telescopic whip. Also, what's nice with these, it comes with that wire adapter, so you can put 2 wires onto it and essentially use it as a tuner. So you can put up a long wire, and there you go. Again, made in the UK. Carl at Wonder is absolutely brilliant, produces these all year round. Fantastic. I've got one, Tony's got one. If you ring up Tony and ask him where he's worked on one of these from the top of the rock in Gibraltar, his stories will amaze you on that one. Also British made, we've got the FunCube dongle. So this is actually the old one, but this is what they look like, the brand new one in the box underneath. I didn't want to get it out. But it's, again, a small SDR receiver. These are used all over the place, to be honest, the FunCubes. We sell hundreds upon hundreds of those every single year. Lots of universities buy these for doing experiments with satellites and things like that. Yours in stock now, full details below if you're watching on the video, on the email rather. And finally, I want to talk about BHI. So we've got a couple of BHI products here. We've got the brand new NES 10-2 Mark IV, BHI's, I say, brand new replacement of the Mark III, their noise cancelling speaker, updated noise cancelling in there as well. Graham at BHI has been working on this for well over a year, finally in stock. He rang me up just earlier this week to say, do you want some? Well, yes. So yeah, finally in stock, the brand new BHI speaker. And also these, they're headphones. Graham was looking for a source of cheap and good headphones, and he's come up with these HP1. These are the stereo headphones. There's also a version of these with the noise cancelling inbuilt. These are the ones that don't, but they look absolutely identical to the ones that do have noise cancelling. Again, in stock now, available from stock as well. And finally, I have a poll from DX Commander. So if you're aware of what Callum is doing, and I know that he's big on YouTube, far bigger than me, and far bigger than what we do here, but DX Commander, his videos on YouTube are absolutely And go check out his channel, please do. Fantastic videos. But we started stocking his range of poles. These 10-meter poles. Obviously, you can go out and put a wire up the side of them from Callum if you want to, but you can use these for any particular purpose. They are just a generally really good fiberglass pole, and they are fiberglass, not carbon fiber, which is the important thing if you're going to support an antenna with them. Again, all of these items available from stock. And if we walk this way, Gary, walk this way, we'll have a couple of items we've used while we're here, because I want to bring you to attention a TS590 SG just out there, Kenwood's 100 watt HF and 6 meter dual input radio on the back. You've got two SO239s. And box complete at just £899. Also over here, a 450 for 450, and this one's special because it's got a cover on it as well. It's not one of our prism covers. That's what I also meant to mention when we were doing our best of British prism covers. We'll come to those in a minute. But this is not one of theirs, but it does the trick. We'll include it with that FT450D, a 450 for 450, and I think one more item we've used while we're over in this corner. Oh, actually we'll do two. We'll do a TS2000 just out there, the TS2000E. So the one without 23 SEMs, but still very good, boxed and complete on that one. And also got a little MP30. Let's just mention that. We love these little power supplies. We've sold them for years. This is the latest version with the digital readout on the screen. A variable input, you can adjust the voltage if you want, if you need to go down, but normally just leave it at 30.8. And also got that noise offset as well, which is really handy if you find a birdie. Not that I ever have on one, but if you do, just move the birdie away. And I mentioned the TS2000E. I know I said I was going to do two more, we'll do three. TS2000X. So this is the one with 23 SEMs on it. Again, boxed and complete, available on now, and it is on the website as well at hamradio.co.uk/used. Now I said I mentioned prism. I said that wasn't a prism cover. So I actually meant to mention them with the rest of our best of British items. So Gary, walk this way. Just follow me. I won't get you to move too far because we'll come over to Kenwood Standard. Under here, I'm showing you all the secrets now of where we keep our things. We have the prism covers from DX Covers. Absolutely brilliant. Tracy does a fantastic job making these. We've been badgering her for years to supply us, and last couple of years she started to supply us, and these have been fantastic. If you buy an IC7300 or an IC9700, you'll get one of these in the box with it because we supply them with it. Obviously this one's for a 590 SG, but basically name the radio and we have the prism cover for it. They absolutely work well. I've currently got the one for the 7300 and the 590 in the shack. They just look the pair sat next to each other. They really do. Anyway, I think that's about it for this week's video. Thanks very much for watching. We'll be back next week, of course, as well. And until next time, you can go online, see all of our used stuff at hamradio.co.uk/used. And also, if you see anything there, if you see, maybe on a prism cover or any of the items we've previously mentioned, you can give us a call 0345 2300 599. And until next week, bye-bye. Absolutely, so, yeah. Absolutely, sure. Absolutely free of charge. Absolutely,
no, works. Really 100 watts on HF.
Absolutely perfect for that.
And if you're going to go thumbs up, anyway, that's for sure. Absolutely superb.
It's absolutely the easiest thing in the world.
Just run the one antenna in regards to that.
Yeah, absolutely fine. Absolutely.
Anyway.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye.